So news just dropped that David Montgomery, who had a very severe MCL tear, is not going to undergo surgery and has a chance for returning to the postseason. Now, as a Lions fan, I'm thrilled. You know, Montgomery's a key part of our offense. I'm super stoked to get him back for the playoffs. But when you have an MCL tear, you typically don't need surgery. But they were recommending that he got surgery, and after a second opinion, they decided that he was not going to get it. You can see the MCL here. Typically, it has a really great blood supply. And there's two major categories when you require surgery. So one of them is when you have a third-degree tear, meaning that the MCL is completely torn all the way through. And the other one is when it's torn at the tibial insertion, so all the way at the bottom there. You can see there the blood supply isn't as great. So my concern with Montgomery not getting this repaired is that it's going to lead to chronic knee instability, which might not be great for the long-term course of the career. So here's hoping that it's not either of those two options, and for some reason they just recommended surgery. In a situation where it's not a third-degree tear or it's not torn at that tibial insertion, you're realistically pretty good to just play through it. In that situation, though, I don't know why they would have been strongly recommending surgery in the first place. So let's break down on Montgomery's injury. Let's touch on hamstrings real quickly. We got two players that are out, and the third player that will likely be out. Guerendo ruled out. Njoku trending towards going out, missed another practice today. And Pickens also just got ruled out. So all three hamstring strains, all three going to be out this week. Honestly, hamstrings linger, so I would project that they were out the following week as well. Kenneth Walker, man, this dude was supposed to save my fantasy team, but he has not come through for me, and I don't think he's going to come through this weekend either. He hasn't been practicing at all this week. He's got a calf strain, which is an injury to one of these two gastroc heads. Usually the medial head is the one that's affected the most because weight bearing is mostly on the medial side. Doesn't look like he's going to play this week. And then in new news, his backup, Charbonnet, who's actually been pretty good, is sidelined with an oblique injury. So I would be looking for backup alternatives in this situation just because, as we've seen obliques in Kenneth Walker, you can still get held out for those. And a late week do not practice is never a good sign there.